actually have to work tomorrow, but it's okay because I get to work with the girls and it's fun and it is what it is. That's my job, but I also had most of the week off. So, in this car vlog, I've been sick for like a week, so I'm like finally feeling better. I'm like, yeah, let's do this, let's do something, let's do it. Actually, I tore apart my entire house and it's slightly in my living room and also on my porch. I get in these moods where I just want to tear everything apart. So, and change everything around. I changed beds with my son, and now I'm like redoing my room because that is actually my filming space. And I'm really liking where it's going. I'm gonna have a couple background options, and I'm like making a little place in the corner where I can just do where I'm just like talking about something. I'm not actually like putting on a wig or whatever, like my favorites or my wig hauls or whatever. Can go in that background, so I think that'll be cute. I'm gonna get 2 additional lights today, so I'm excited. I build my own lighting from like Walmart or, what's it called? Home Depot and Lowe's and all that. So I'm adding 2 lights to just try to step stuff up. And so I'm excited about that. This like lip oil. I hate when it gets that like goop in the middle. So I'm excited where that's going. I think I'm going to make like this little DIY wig rack thing. So I'll share that. Any of those things I'll share on my Instagram, Tia Maria every day. So you're gonna want to go there because you're gonna see the transformation of my space. I mean, I can do a video about that if you want, like once it's all done, like a little tour. If you're interested in like a tour of my wig space and my filming space or whatever, my setup, put that down below. So I am trying to answer some questions. I got some really great questions from you guys lately. And so today someone asked me how many wigs I had, and I was like, I don't know. So I'm gonna try to talk about that. If you wanted a video where I show like all my wigs, then I can do that. It would probably be in a couple of different parts. If you want to actually see my full collection of wigs at this point, let me know. If you actually want to see my makeup collection too, I can do that. I have a very extensive makeup collection. Yeah, I can do whatever you want me to do. So I broke down the number. I actually didn't count like specifically, but I broke down the number into different categories. So I have about, I think it was like, well, I don't know the numbers, so I'm not even gonna tell you exact numbers, but let's say I have about 20 or 30-ish wigs that are like up on the shelves in my closet. They're new, they're in the box, they haven't been reviewed, okay? So those are just new. Then I have about 15 that are always on a rotation. Like I have various wig heads and I put them and rotate them and all that sort of thing, as far as like they're up for review. So they're out of the package. A lot of times I'll cut the lace or whatever, all of the netting and stuff is off. They're on the wig head. And I do that for 2 reasons. A, so then I have them just ready to go if I'm running a little bit late, which is not unusual for me. Or if I, sometimes just from being in the package, they just get a little creased or whatever. I feel like then sitting on the wig head, it just smooths out the cap and then I don't have to mess with it as much. And then I have a couple bags of wigs, like the TJ Maxx bags that I love. I have those rotating anywhere from 20 or 30 in each, not each of the bags, but total in the bags, where it's either ones that I'm ready to update because I've worn them enough, ones that I need to wear more to update, so I have like sort of a rotation going on. And then so I have those, and then I have mine that I kept. I have them in like these, they're like plastic things for like, they're meant for purses, but I have like 3 or 4 wigs in each slot. So I think I have about 50 that I'm keeping. But as I review some and decide which ones I'm going to sell on my Poshmark, I do go through that and refresh. Because, I mean, obviously I can't keep... I mean, I could keep as many, but I don't want them to just sit there and not be worn. This one here is Harlem 125's FSL11, and I have a review on her. I've worn her a lot. I really like her. I love the color. It's funny because this was like one of my die-hard wigs. It's very thick, very winter friendly, very cold friendly. My only issue with this wig is, and I've noticed, I love wigs in this style, but I do often find that they're like lumpy in here. I don't know what it is, because I feel like I loved, this one is a similar style to Zuri's Raven. I think it was Zuri, it was Raven. Also, Janet Collection's Moon. I love those wigs, but like from the back, they just give you like this weird bowl head or something. So although I love this style, I realize that until they can fix this part of the wig, I probably won't keep any of those. Like I'm keeping Moonlight just because since it's shorter, it doesn't matter as much. And I do want to get Super Moon again. I'm actually selling Super Moon just because I don't like the coloring. I've also really realized with all the wigs that I've been reviewing, I do not like the whole dark root 30. Like it's got to be a sombre, it's got to be a blend. So any of my wigs that have that are going. And yeah, so then I have about those. And then I have about 20 or so, I guess, on my Poshmark that are ready to be shipped out and sold. So how many is that? A lot. I do have a list of wigs that I'm going to be buying anytime someone, like a subscriber requests. I put it like in a list. I do have a few that I've received that I'll be reviewing soon for subscriber requests. So if you have requested one, it could be coming up or it will be coming up soon. If you have one that you want to see, please put that down below. My only caveat is I do have a difficult time buying wigs that are over $40. Like even $40 kills me because I feel like I could buy 2 wigs for the same price and give you like a bunch of reviews. But I also am torn because I want to review wigs that you want to see specifically. So I'm doing the best I can. Sometimes I can only just like buy one in a group that I'm buying wigs. Like, you know, I'll buy a bunch of wigs at one time, and sometimes if it's one that's over $40, I'll just buy one in that thing because then I don't feel as bad. But although I have occasionally gotten PR, I, for the most part, am buying all these wigs. So yeah, I guess I always want to make content that you want to see, but I also want to be able to continue to bring content. And I do really find value in wigs that are under $30, synthetic, and finding that they're really the best. Like seriously, someone called. But like, yes, like if you're reviewing wigs, yeah, you're getting all these wigs and sometimes you're getting them for free. It's just like the makeup thing, but it's like for the most part, most people aren't running out to buy a brand new wig every single day or every single week. And sometimes they, you know, sometimes you don't know, like a lot of people want me to do the whole what's lace collection. And I do want to do that. My hesitation is this, twofold. They have very mixed reviews, and I've watched so many reviews. They have very, very mixed reviews. They're all over $40. And my other hesitation is the fact that they're supposed to more mimic someone who wants to wear a human hair wig, but they're not going the human hair route. Like, you still have to kind of glue them down and things, which is great, but I don't do that. I don't like to do that. I'm not interested in doing that. I want to be able to change my wigs several times a day if I want to. So my hesitation is to get a wig that I know, I don't know, maybe I'm not the best person to review it, or maybe I am a good person to review it because I'm not as familiar. And if you guys are new at using and gluing down and things like that, I don't know. You tell me what you think. Do you want to see me review a wig that maybe I'm not as comfortable with, or, you know, and we'll learn together? I'm not sure. You put that down below. But those are my hesitation with that. Anywho, so that's what I just want to talk about is changing up my filming space, excited. How many wigs do I have? Asking you about some videos that you might want to see. If so, you know, I will film them, put them down below. This would be a great time actually to do some filming of my collection, just because everything's like, you know, moved around and fresh and all that. What else? Yeah, I hope you have a fabulous day. I'm gonna go get a smoothie and I'm gonna go to work, and then I'm gonna go back to my space and do my space, and then I'm gonna Uber around my kid, and we're going to movies this weekend. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. What about you? What are you doing? I will see you in my next video. Bye.